Now this is a very important part. Now we talk about how does the law work? How does the law of karma work? So your present circumstances are the result of your past choices. We have been learning till now that we create our reality. So whatever is our present reality, it's the culmination or it's a result of all our past choices. So choices means our thoughts, words and actions, because ultimately any thought that we think, any word that we speak or any action that we do, it's our choice. So our present circumstances are the result of our past choices. Now what about the future circumstances? Future circumstances are the result of all our past choices till now, plus the present choice that we are going to make. So every moment, the choice we are making, the thoughts we are thinking, the words that we are speaking, the action that we are taking, they are all changing and impacting the future circumstances. So nothing is pre-decided as such. Everything is changing depending upon the kind of choices that we are making in the present. Because the future circumstances are dependent on both our past choices as well as our present choices. But there is an important part that the present choice that we make is generally dependent on the past choices and the present circumstances. So our past choices determine our present choice. So if you have a habit of thinking negatively, then it's probable that you will think negatively in the current circumstance also, isn't it? Our past choices make up our habits and our character. Sow a thought, reap an idea. Sow an idea, reap an action. Action leads to habits. Habits lead to character. Character leads to destiny. So past choices, all our past choices have made us. Who are we? We are the collection of our past choices. So our character and our personality are determined by our past choices. So our present choice, which is determined by our character, by our personality, will be determined by the past choices that we have made, and also the present circumstances. Okay, so if you are encountering a negative circumstance, for example someone is shouting at you, that will determine whether you're going to make a positive choice or negative choice. So if someone is appreciating you, it's much more easier to make a positive choice, isn't it? However, if someone is shouting at you, then it becomes very difficult to make a positive choice. So both our past choices as well as present circumstances determine the kind of choices that we are going to make in the present. But they are not the complete determinants, because we do have a free will and we can choose to break our habits. If our habits were the only determinants of our present choices, then we would never be able to break our habits, isn't it? We can break through our habits. It's difficult, but it is possible. But in any case, our past habits, our past choices do have an impact on the present choices, and our present choices will impact our future circumstances. Now, given this, it is also important to understand here that a lot of times we justify our emotions or our choices that we are making. So for example, if someone is shouting at us, we shout back or we hit back, and we justify that by saying, यार वो मेरे ऊपर इतनी देर से चिल्ला रहा था तो मैं क्या यहाँ पे चुपचाप खड़ा रहता, और या फिर वो इतनी देर से मेरे साथ इतना बुरा बोल रहा है तो मैं क्यों नहीं बोल सकता, या फिर जो भी कुछ कर रहा है सामने वाला, and you justify the negative behavior. But you don't understand कि जो भी अभी तुम्हारे साथ हो रहा है, it's a result of your past actions. So if someone is shouting at you, it's for a reason. You, if not that person, someone else will be shouting at you. You need to understand that. We say कि अगर उसने बुरा करा तभी तो बुरा हुआ मेरे साथ. If he has done that, only then something bad has happened. He has cheated me. But the problem is, तुम्हारे साथ वो चीज़ होनी थी, तुम्हारा वो नुकसान होना ही था. If he had not done that, someone else would have done that. And that is very important to understand. We are very ready to blame people. isn't it? We say कि नहीं नहीं उसने करा है मेरे साथ ऐसा. हम जिंदगी भर सालों भर लोगों को कोसते रहते हैं कि उसने मेरे साथ ऐसे करा था. But the point here Gurbani is saying is दद्दा दोष न देऊं किससे, दोष कर्मा आपणया. What you are reaping is the result of what you have sown. Someone else cannot determine what you are reaping. अगर वो बंदा नहीं होगा तो कोई और बंदा होगा. But अगर if you continue to make negative choices in the present as you have done in the past, your future is not going to be different from the present. It's going to be negative, probably even more negative. So we justify our anger किसी के ऊपर एंड से कि नहीं उसने तो मेरे साथ ऐसे करा था. But stop justifying that. By justifying your anger, you are perpetuating that. You justify your helplessness. यार मेरे साथ अब कुछ रह ही नहीं गया लाइफ में. So I should feel helpless, depressed. Don't justify your negative behavior. By justifying your negative behavior, you are allowing yourself to indulge in that negative behavior, and ultimately that negative behavior will lead to more negativity in your life. Again, same things, we indulge in jealousy, we indulge in a lot of negative things, and we justify them saying नहीं नहीं इसने तो ऐसे ही करा था, यहाँ तो ये इसी लायक ही है. Why should I respect him and he doesn't respect anybody? Don't we say that? But you should respect any person because it's a good thing to do. That's it. Make it a part of your nature that you respect everybody. It's a good thing to do. It leads to positivity, and ultimately it will impact you positively in life. For this reason, you should respect everybody. Don't justify negativity in your life. Any negativity that you are facing in life currently is a result of the negativity that you have chosen in the past. Stop choosing negativity. That's what the whole thing is. The law of karma just means drop the negativity. Why indulge? Why continue to indulge? You are not the slave of your circumstances. You can choose differently. Even though circumstances do have an impact on your choices, but they cannot determine your choices. You ultimately have a free will. You can decide to have a positive choice. You can decide to choose a positive thought. You can decide to be grateful to God instead of feeling dissatisfaction, isn't it? So if someone hates you, you don't need to hate back. If someone curses you, you don't need to curse back. Farida bureda palakar gussa man na hadaye. Gurbani says that do good to bad people. If you understand the law by which the universe works, you will understand that Gurbani, all the preaching of Gurbani is for your own welfare, that you become happy in life, isn't it? If you continue to do good to everyone, irrespective of whether he is a good or a bad guy, ultimately what is going to happen in your life is your life will be filled with positivity. Now, you need to have faith in the law. You need to have faith in Gurbani. If you don't have any faith, then you will continue to indulge in your negativity and justify it. We have already looked at the negative thoughts. So even fearful thoughts, even worrying is a negative activity. We shouldn't worry about life. Nanak chinta mat karo, chinta tise hi hai. You should look at the opportunities, not really worry about future. You should continue to do your own part and leave the rest to God. He will take care of you. If He has created you, why won't He take care of you? Nanak chinta mat karo, chinta tisi hai. Jal mein jant upayan tina biroji de. Na kar chint, chinta hai karte. Prabh deve jal thal janta sabte. Achint daan de prabh mera. Vich pathar geet pakhani hai. So He takes care of insects in the stones. He takes care of fishes in the water. He takes care of everyone. Why won't He take care of you? You just need to surrender. You just need to have faith. Just because you are not having faith that He'll take care of you, you are going through so much trouble. Why not have some faith? Why not have some faith in the universal law that if you choose positivity, your life will become positive? It's how much simpler could it be? Just choose positivity and the universe will think that you like positivity and it will deliver more positivity to you. We say that our prayers are not answered, but all prayers are answered. No prayer is unanswered. What is a prayer? We don't understand that. All our thoughts, all our choices are our prayers. By choosing anything, we are telling the universe that we prefer it, isn't it? By choosing a thought, by choosing a word, by choosing an action, we are telling the universe that's what we want. So if you continue to indulge in negativity, if you continue to choose negative thoughts, you are telling the universe something that probably you don't really want. Drop the negativity. Look at the positive aspects in life and think positive. Look at the bright things in your life. Look at the things that you have in life instead of looking at things that you don't have in life. And when you look at the things that you have in life, you will continue to have more things in life. That is how life works. Now, an example I would like to quote here, जो भाई वीर सिंह जी ने mention किया सी, which I really like in terms of how we can make different choices, even in difficult circumstances. एक संत ਹੁੰਦਾ, there is a saint, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਉੱਪਰੋਂ lady ਉਹਨੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਸੁੱਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਵੀ ਗੰਦਾ ਸੀ। ਸੰਤ ਹੁਣੇ ਹੀ ਨਹਾ ਕੇ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੰਦਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਸੁੱਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਸੰਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸੁੱਟਿਆ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁੱਟਿਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਸ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਸ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਸ਼ੁਕਰ ਹੈ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ, मैंने तो इन्ने पाप कीते ने कि मेरे सिर दे उत्ते गरम कोले पैने चाहिए ने, that I should suffer extremely, but तुहाडी कृपा है, it's your mercy that मेरे उत्ते सिर्फ एक पानी पिया, मेरे उत्ते ते गरम कोले पैने चाहिए जेड़े मैं गरम कीते हुए ने। So he chose to feel grateful even in a not so favorable circumstance, isn't it? Now circumstance was not favorable. साढ़े जिहा कोई बंदा हुंदा उत्ते ते जाके गालां कढ़दा, ये क्या कीता है, अन्नी हैगी है तू, राइट? सो साढ़े जिहा कुछ हुंदा बहुत नेगेटिव फील करदा। अगर उस टाइम चिल्लांदा ना बट अंदरों अंदरों कहंदा रहिंदा आजकल लोग अन्ने हो चुके ने, कोई देखदा ही नहीं हैगा, मैनू इन्ना मैला करता, पता नहीं किन्ने दिन तक कोई चीज़ याद रखदा, isn't it? But how many of us can feel grateful in that circumstance? But that is what saints are teaching us, the way to a better life, by being positive in every circumstance. If we are positive in every circumstance, isn't our life beautiful? And the beauty of the universe is that if we are choosing a beautiful life, the universe will deliver a beautiful life. If you are choosing beauty in every moment, in our choices, in our thoughts, ultimately our circumstances will reflect that beauty. So this is how universe works. So whatever you ask from the universe, it delivers to you. Now I would like to quote few statements here. So Buddha has said that what you are is what you have been, and what you will be is what you do now. Similar to what we have understood till now. कि जो हुण तक तुसी हैगे हो, it's because of what you have been, कि जेड़े choices तुसी you have made in the past, and what you will be is what you do now. So what you will be determined by your present choices, and definitely what you are currently. Padmasambhava is also a Buddhist master. He says that if you want to know your past life, look into your present condition, because your present condition is the result of your past life, of your past actions, of your past choices. And if you want to know your future life, look at your present action. So whatever you are doing currently, the kind of choices that you are making currently, it's going to determine your future life. Now this is very important. This paragraph is from the book, the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. The book is written by Sogyal Rinpoche. It's a wonderful book. Whatever is happening to us now mirrors our past karma. So that is what we have understood till now. If we know that and know it really, whenever suffering and difficulties befall us, we do not view them particularly as a failure or a catastrophe, or see suffering as a punishment in any way. Now, what we do is कि अगर साढ़े ना अगर सानू law of karma समझ आ भी गया, even if we understand the law of karma, what will happen is अगर कुछ if something bad happens to us, we'll start cursing ourselves, isn't it? We start cursing ourselves. यार मैं जो कर्म क्यों कीते? Why did I do negative things because of which I am suffering? I have to go through these things now. So we indulge in guilt. By indulging in guilt in the present, we are indulging in negativity. We are making negative choices, unaware of the basic understanding that our current choices, our present choices are going to determine our future. So don't indulge in guilt. Don't see the negative circumstances as your failure or suffering as a punishment in any way. Don't blame yourself. So how should you see them? It says that we see the pain we are going through as a completion of the effects, the fruition of a past karma. Tibetans say that suffering is a broom that sweeps away all our negative karma. So if you're going through negative circumstances, these negative circumstances are the result of your negative choices in the past. So in a way, if negative circumstances are appearing, it means that your negative karma of the past is getting washed away, because now it is culminated in a negative circumstance. So it is no more with you anymore, isn't it? So instead of blaming yourself, just be peaceful that you are being cleaned of your negative karma. So we can even be grateful that one karma is coming to an end. And we know that good fortune, a fruit of good karma, may soon pass if we do not use it well. So what happens is, people who know that law of karma works, what they do is, when good circumstances come, they engage in pride, they engage in arrogance, or they just forget about good things in life. But the point in any circumstance is to use the moment that you are living in to a good cause, to live it joyfully, not really in arrogance. Arrogance and pride are not joyful. They may give you some sort of pleasure, intellectual pleasure, I may say that, but they are not peaceful, they are not joyful. So we need to engage at any moment. Even if we are going through good circumstances, we should make the present moment a moment of joy, a moment of peace, by choosing thoughts and actions which bring us joy and peace.